Welcome back to all of you. Today we are discussing rational numbers. Okay, we already discussed what is rational number by definition, but we have to go deep into the idea of rational numbers. Let's go. A number that is either an integer or can be written as quotient of two integers are called rational numbers. A number that is either an integer or can be written as quotient of two integers are called rational number. So each and every integer 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. Each integers are rational numbers. Now, if I am considering any two integer, maybe 2 and 3, then 2 divided by 3, 2 quotient 3 is a rational number. So either an integer or an integer by integer form of numbers. Numbers of the form integers by integer. For example, if I consider somewhere here, if we move here, somewhere here 100 is the somewhere left side there is minus 3. So 100 divided by minus 3 is a rational number. Either an integer or a quotient of two integers. Okay, rational number have one more definition. What is the definition? A number of the form p by q where p and q are integer, q not equal to 0 is called rational numbers. That's the definition of rational numbers. Let's discuss more that. What is rational number? Any number which can be written in the form of p by q or p and q are integer, q not equal to 0 is called a rational number. Okay, for example, I know what is integer 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. is called integer. So, if I am considering two integer p and q, any two integer, maybe 2 and minus 1, then p by q, 2 by minus 1 form of numbers are called rational numbers. Okay, now the question q not equal to 0, what does that mean? P by Q in a rational number, upper part is called numerator, lower part is called denominator. And if P by Q mean P is numerator, Q is denominator. Here, denominator Q cannot be 0. Do not think 1 by 0 is a rational number. It's not because Q cannot be 0. Okay. So what are the examples of rational number? 2 by 3 is a rational number. Somewhere here 200 is the, somewhere left side minus 200 is the, 200 by minus 200 is a rational number. So any integer by integer form of numbers are called a rational number, provided denominator not equal to 0. Okay. Now question, is 3 a rational number? Yes. Because 3 I can write it like 3 by 1. 3 is an integer. 1 is an integer. So 3 by 1 is a rational number. Integer by integer form. Question, is minus 7 is an integer? Yes. Minus 7 is an integer and minus 7 is a rational number. Why? Because that I can write it like minus 7 by 1. This is integer, this is integer. If I can write a number as an integer by integer, then it's called rational number. Basically, a rational number I can divide into two. Rational number I can divide it into two. First one integers and second one fractions. Rational numbers other than integers are called fractions. Okay, integer, we know that that's what's that integer 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. Fractions, actually I can divide into two again. Proper fraction and improper fraction. What I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to make you understand what exactly the rational number means. First, integers. Okay, integers. About integers, we already discussed. Look, how many apples are there? The answer is 2. 2 is an integer. How many mangoes are there? The answer is 3. 3 is an integer. How many banana is there? The answer is 4. 4 is an integer. So, if the same number, if I owe a 2 apple, then it's called minus 2 apple. If I owe 3 apple, then it's called a minus 3 apple. If I lost, that's another case, lost. If I lost 4 banana, it's called minus 4. Okay, that's how integers work. Well, what about fraction? Let's look at that. Look, how many apples are there in the first case? Of course, the answer is 1. What about this apple. How many apples are there in a single case? That one apple I cut into two equal parts. And one of them is called 1 by 2 apple. I am cutting a single apple into two equal parts, taking one of them. It's called 1 by 2 apple. So that is a 1 by 2 apple, and this is another 1 by 2 apple. Okay. Now the question not end yet. What about this one? I cut the apple into three equal parts and took one of them. So how much apple it is? The answer is 1 by 3. I'm cutting a single apple into three equal parts. Taking one of them is called 1 by 3 apple. So this is another 1 by 3 apple. This is another 1 by 3 apple. What about this one? You know it. I cut the same apple into four equal parts. Taking one of them is called 1 by 4 apple. If I consider such three parts, three pieces together, then how many apples are there? These three pieces. 3 times 1 by 4, it's 3 by 4. That's how fractions look like. But these are all proper fraction. What is proper fraction actually? Proper fraction means something like A by B, where B is bigger than A. Denominator is bigger than numerator is called proper fraction. Something like 1 by 2. Look, 2 is bigger than 1. 1 by 3. 3 is bigger than 1. Denominator is bigger. That's called proper fraction. The case type number 1. What was it? Proper fraction. Okay, what about the second case? Look, this is a pizza slice. That pizza I'm cutting into six equal parts. What do you think? If I consider this much pizza, how much pizza is it? One full pizza I'm cutting into six equal parts. I'm taking four of them. So basically this is 4 by 6 pizza. Okay, now I have a watermelon slice. And I cut that slice into four equal parts and I'm taking three of them. Now, if I consider these three parts of four, then how many watermelons are there? Watermelon pieces are there? The answer is out of 4, I'm taking 3. 3 by 4 watermelon. So if I consider 3 of them, total I'm cutting that orange slice into 8 equal parts, taking 3 of them. How many slices are there? How many of slice of this orange is there? The answer is 3 out of 8. That's how proper fraction works. What about improper fraction? So improper fraction also we should learn it. What is the meaning of 3 by 2 apple? What is the meaning of 3 by 2 apple? Basically, we know 3 by 2, I can write it in a mixed fraction form. How? 3 by 2, I can, in 3, how many 2's are there? The answer is 1. 1 into 2, 2. Remaining to 3, the answer is 1. So 1, 1 by 2, 3 by 2 and 1 and half, both of them are same. What is the meaning of 1, 1 by 2? 1, 1 by 2 mean 1 plus 1 by 2. So what is actually 3 by 2 apple means? The answer is 1 full apple plus the second apple I am cutting into two equal parts and taking just one of them. So this much one and half of an apple together it's called a 3 by 2 apple. That's what an example for an improper fraction. Do you need more example? Okay, I will give you another one for another example. What is the meaning of 7 by 3 banana? What is the meaning of 7 by 3 banana? Okay, numerator is bigger, denominator is smaller. So this is an improper fraction. Now what does it mean? First, in order to understand that, I will convert into mixed fraction. In 7, how many 3's are there? 3 into 2 is 7. So 2 is there. So 3 into 2, 6. Towards 7, 1 remainder is there. So that 1 in numerator. Now denominator the same 3 itself. So basically 7 by 3 banana mean 2 1 by 3 banana. What is 2 1 by 3 banana? 2 and 1 by 3 or 2 plus 1 by 3 banana. What is 2 1 by 3 banana mean? One full banana, another full banana, Then the third banana I'm cutting into three equal parts. I'm taking one of them. That much banana is called 2 1 by 3 banana. So these are our rational numbers. So once again, I'm coming back to the idea rational numbers. Any number which can be written in the form of p by q. Well, p and q are integer and q not equal to 0 is called rational numbers. Well, as we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you all.